2, 3.
Airbnb experience. That's why somebody.
So we're gonna do a quick story time.
Okay.
Story time.
Say story time all together in this video.
Story
time. What's the story?
I didn't be doing that.
Okay.
Hi.
So we're on the rooftop. As you can see, we in Cali.
Or we can tell the Airbnb story.
Okay. So,
It was April
Yep.
of
Beginning of April.
2018.
Yep.
And we was like, oh, we want to go to Miami.
We do go there maybe at least once a year.
Yeah, like once to twice a year.
We never go during the summer.
No.
No, we always go
We always
before summer
Or
or
after
after summer.
We all were on different flights. Like, so Kobe got in there first. So what happened?
Yes, nothing really happened. He picked me up, took me straight there. First off, when he picked me up, he took me to the house, to his house.
Yes, not to the Airbnb.
Not to the Airbnb. We went to his house to go get maybe like his homeboy or something. It's me up. I had took an Uber to the place because I thought that was the Airbnb.
This way.
Then we went to the Airbnb, so I was totally confused. I didn't know that I was going to their place and then they was gonna take me to the Airbnb.
Right.
So that was already like weird. Cool. All right. So they in the car. They like, oh, okay. So y'all want to go out? Maybe we go to what you call it? What is it?
I don't
Liv.
Liv.
It was Liv.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. So I guess they thought it was gonna get us like that. Cool. Get there. I didn't really look like I usually look. I did see like it was a little dirty, like the in the bathroom, the lining, shower, and it was like a shaving cap thing on there. And I was like, look at anything
On
else.
the tub, like somebody had just used it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, somebody
Like not
just
on the
used
floor,
it.
but
It
like
was
on the
dirty.
side of the tub, like somebody had just shaved. They got the
It already was
And
bugging
it
me
better
because
been they
the
leg.
shower
I
curtain,
know, right?
the shower curtain was molded. That already bothered me because I
Yeah.
did not put my feet in there because it's nasty.
So then after that, it was
Y'all came.
me and C came. I think that's when we really looked at everything because we looked at the rooms, we looked at everything. And I think the bathroom was the first thing that we saw was like stupid dirty.
The bathroom, to me, has to be. It got to be the cleanest spot.
Yeah.
I can't function in the
because
bathroom.
it's the place where you get naked. Like that's the place where
Exactly.
all the germs can hop in without no problem.
Yes. Ugh. It
And
was
that
so
shit is
nasty.
nasty because it's like that's where you're supposed to be getting clean.
Yeah.
So how you
it's
supposed
like,
to get clean in
in
a
a
dirty
dirty
place?
place?
And it was so dirty, like everything was dirty. Both the bathrooms was
All
dirty.
three
And
of the
then
bathrooms were dirty.
that's
It
when
was
you
gnats
found
coming
this-
out.
Oh, it
of
was
Sierra.
3 bathrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 3 bathrooms.
In Sierra bathroom, it was gnats coming out of her sink. So she was up there.
Oh, yeah.
All you heard was. We was like, see, what you doing? What is all that hitting?
I'm killing all these gnats.
And then in your bathroom, it was this block, molded block that was trying to keep water
In the tub, but then
In
it
the
wasn't
shower.
even keeping the water in the tub in the first
Yeah,
place.
it was so nasty.
It was disgusting.
Then beside your bed.
Beside
Now all
my
this is
bed.
before I get there.
Yes.
I'm not even there, and I have no clue. None of this is going
light
on.
ain't even landed.
Yeah.
I don't
She
have
didn't-
no clue.
She does not know. So I go in the bedroom. It's a condom.
Open condom.
Open
used.
condom.
But that was later on.
That we found the condom
No,
right
y'all
there.
had found it while we was there, cause when I got there, she showed him. So y'all
Yes,
had
I
already found
did
it.
I did show him.
She showed him right
I
then
thought
and
that
there.
was a little later.
Uh-uh.
I thought that was like
No, cause I walked
when
in.
he came back.
No, that
Oh,
was.
because he did come back.
He came back again.
He
When you
came
was
back
already
again.
there,
When
yeah.
you was already there. It was like he came and he was like, okay, I'm going to send somebody. Then he said he
Yeah.
was going to send the cleaner and everything was cool. Then we called him back and we asked him for towels
Right.
because
and
it was
that's when he
hair all
found
in the
it.
towels.
Well,
and then that's when he
either
was
way.
like, so you're just going to act like he was Brazilian.
I don't know what he
Now-
was.
I think he was European.
No, he was Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Because when I
He was
got
cute,
from the
too.
airplane, I got in the car and I'm confused because
yeah.
I get a Uber from the airport to his house and I'm like, okay, so is this where we're
See?
staying? What is happening? And he comes out, his flip flop is broke. He slams the front door and he's like, get in the car. So I automatically think I'm finna get kidnapped. So I call them because I don't got it on me. I ain't got no razor. I don't got nothing. I'm like, what is this the right I don't think. And the Uber driver was scared to drop me off. The Uber driver said, you sure you want me to leave you right here?
He was that mad.
Yes,
to
he
where
was
the
that
Uber
mad.
driver was noticing
Yeah,
that?
yeah. The Uber driver did not want to leave me there, and I didn't want him to leave me either.
I know.
So I called Alex, and Sierra takes the phone,
Yes.
and Sierra's like, Dre, you at the right spot. Just get in the car.
'Cause we
It's
were
okay.
pissed. Like,
Don't say nothing. Now, by this time,
Okay, because backstory on that part, we had already went off on him before you came because he was acting funny about sending somebody to come clean up the spot.
Because he had already said, oh, my maid had already cleaned
And-
Monday. We
and
like,
Kobe's
it's
like, no,
Thursday. What are you
no.
talking about?
And then Kobe's like, no, nobody been in here to clean. If somebody did clean on Monday, why the condom wrapper on the side of the bed?
But
and
still,
why is
if you
all
know,
it dirty?
if you know you have guests coming, you still supposed to clean. It don't matter when your maid clean. You supposed to clean the day before. I
Yeah.
don't care. Like, that is nasty.
yeah, he started driving all crazy, and I was like in the car like this, and I called them because I was like, I'm finna say something. Like, I'm not finna say something, but I'm finna say something because it's some bull. And he's finna get cussed out, but I'm not finna say something. That's exactly how I felt in my head.
This me on the phone. I'm like, Dre, just don't say that. Just don't say that because you got to wait till you get here to go off on him so we can all go off on him at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she hang up the phone, Dre gonna say something.
I know. And she gonna say something because he driving crazy. and
Yeah, he
shit.
was driving so crazy and fast. And so when we got in the garage, my bag is heavy as hell because I overpack all the time and I didn't know what.
We'll make a whole nother
We
video
can make a whole
about
post
packing.
about how I
and her
pack.
packing.
But I damn near fell out the trunk trying to get my own because he was looking at me like, get your shit. I'm not finna help you. And I was like, what? He was so mad. So
'Cause
when
we
we walk
asked him
in,
politely.
I was like, hey. And then
I was very nice.
it was
We
not.
did. We asked him politely in the beginning, hey, you know, it's a little dirty in here. Do you mind if you can, you know, come clean it up a little bit? Can we have some fresh linen? Blah, blah, blah. He was okay with it a little bit, but he got a little, like, defensive
He was
about it.
acting like we were tripping. Like we
Yeah.
were acting like it was dirtier than what it really was, but it was really.
He was
We
gonna
slept
bring
on the
somebody.
couch.
We
Yeah.
all slept, all four of us, on the couch.
'Cause
Nobody
Airbnb-
went to
No,
sleep in
me and
the
you
bed.
was on the couch. Alice was wrapped up in her.
I was
I
wrapped
don't
up
know.
in my own blanket on the side of my bed, like at the foot
Why
of
I
the bed.
thought all of us was
No,
on the
me
couch.
and you was on the couch because the couch was like the cleanest in
Oh, it
the
was.
house.
And the couch wasn't big enough for all of us
All
to
of us
sleep.
to sleep, yeah.
It was big enough for all of us to eat
And
that pizza.
Sierra laid towels down.
She laid
On her
towels
bed.
down. The next
But
morning,
the towels were still dirty.
we called Airbnb. We told them they had until what, 12 o'clock to come and clean it?
No, it was 11.
11 o'clock. It was like 11:30. We hadn't heard nothing because they have to give us our money back or find it, and they have to
This
find us
week.
another place, especially since it was spring break and there's no place that was big enough for all of us.
And that place was really good. It was in a good location.
Now, mind you, he wasn't supposed to be doing Airbnb. Let's get
The whole
to that.
time. And
Right.
let's keep in mind, he wasn't even the person whose name was on the reservation. We never even met the real person who was in the picture
Oh, but
for
I
the
did.
Airbnb. No,
Yes,
because
I did.
let me tell you something. The person whose picture is on the Airbnb for the reservation that I booked is not nobody that we met. That
Was
is
he a
a
white boy?
Caucasian lady named
Oh.
Paige. It was a Caucasian lady with
Oh, and
red,
he kept
orange
trying to
hair.
claim that Paige was that girl.
Yes, whose
Yes,
name is
whose name was
we'll call her Amelia.
and she had black long hair.
Yes, and she was
she
not white.
Indian.
When I got there, he kept, yeah, okay.
That's why he was acting like that.
Now,
when
when
you
he
got there.
gets to the house with all the stuff, he walks in with attitude. Mind you, he called his girlfriend his maid. He called her. That was the first thing.
And she is not a maid.
And
She
she
is
ain't
a
no
model.
maid. She's
She
a
is
model,
a-
and she was
Like
looking
beautiful.
She was looking disgusted. Like, I can't believe it just called me a maid.
I can't believe this, my man.
That my man
Yeah,
literally
you
just
could
called me
tell
a
that
maid. She
kinda
was
do
confused.
what he wants, but then she
Yeah.
kind of, you could tell like she's like, oh, I don't know if you need to be saying what you're saying.
And I think it's about the money too, because everybody know you make money from Airbnb. You know,
Right.
so they probably was
In
like,
pro-
oh, we got
in
this
promotion
nice
or something.
condo in the well, not in downtown Miami, but
But
we
it
was
was
right
nice.
off Lincoln.
We was at the Flamingo.
So we was at the Flamingo.
We
So
was at the Flamingo.
he then, we're telling him again, and he gets mad because we called Airbnb. Now, mind you, We wouldn't have called Airbnb if he wouldn't have gave us so much pushback the first night.
Yeah.
We had to call Airbnb because he was acting so uncooperative.
We were all raised by women who will write emails and leave reviews.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it got a little crazy. I don't even know how that fight broke out.
This is what happened. He was by the door and he was getting ready to leave. And I was already on the phone with Airbnb because he made a comment like, well, y'all should just cancel the reservation. So I was like, okay, I'm going to call Airbnb then. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be doing all of that shit with you. So once that happened, he was at the door and he said, well, I'm just going to leave. I walked in the room trying to get away from him, and he came to the room and he said something to me that just made me mad. After he came,
You were showing him around all this
yes,
stuff.
but then I got on the phone with Airbnb and I had walked away, and I went in the room, and he walked in the room and said something to me that made me go like, no, you just need to get out my face, stop talking to me. So after that happened, he said something to me, and I was just basically like, no, get out my face, I don't want to talk to you. That's all I remember just kept saying that, like, get out my face, get out my face.
Are you trying to call Airbnb or something?
Yeah, that's what he was. And then he was like, oh, we could just work it out ourselves. And then that's when I was like, no, we can't work it out ourselves because we already tried to work it out with you. And you come in here acting like a dickhead.
And then he called us.
He called us. This what happened when he called us. He was at the door. He was getting ready to leave. His girlfriend was still in the kitchen cleaning the kitchen because the whole house was dirty. Everything was dirty.
She was looking scared.
She was looking scared, and she was looking like,
he need to be
You
quiet.
need to be quiet because he was just saying stupid
Cause you
stuff.
messing with the wrong one.
Back
And
with
we
his broke flip
we
flop.
all ended up like in the
Came back.
hallway, like it was literally like a line of us.
He still got that broke flip flop on.
We was all in a line, and I don't know how, cause Kobe was in front of all three of us.
Cause I was still in the room, and then I came out the room again.
Because after he said the whole bitch line, Alex was about to go for his neck, and you and Sierra was holding her back, and then I seen that y'all was yelling at him, and then I slid over there in front of him.
It was like y'all
It
was
was
holding
like-
me back, but y'all
But
was
then
still
we
finna
wasn't
be
holding-
his.
Like
It was like y'all was still finna be his, but y'all was holding me back enough to not be his before y'all be.
And then I came in there and said what I said.
What did you say?
I was just like, bro, you need to calm down because once I let loose and let them go, it's a wrap. Like, you need to leave because
And
you
your
being very
girlfriend not
disrespectful.
saving you. She gonna get mollywopped too.
I was like,
she
bro,
tried.
you
But
don't want
she
all
wasn't
of
going.
us to
She
go like
was
hell.
not loyal to his ass because she was looking like, I am now. Y'all can whip his ass. I don't care.
And she got all of our Instagrams and everything.
Yep. And she was sweet. Now the crazy part was after that, after all of that, we on the phone with Airbnb. Airbnb is on the phone saying, do we need to call the police?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what the
'cause
lady
they can
asked me.
hear everything.
The whole time he calls us a bitch. We're going at him. They holding me back. They finna fight him. She
that's
holding
not
them
how
back.
you-
Airbnb on the phone.
That ain't how you talk to folks when your shit is dirty.
No, and that's not how you talk.
And we
to
wasn't rude.
African American women. Not going for it.
That's not how you talk to women, period.
So,
but especially not us.
no women need to be talked to like that. But you know, we got a little bit of spice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of hot sauce going on.
We was on the phone with Airbnb.
On the phone with Airbnb, and
We wanted all our money
we
back.
wanted every cent.
And we wanted a new spot for free.
Yep, we did. And
We should have.
But we ended up getting was because they didn't have nothing. We ended up getting half of our money back, which was fine. And he said he was gonna do everything, and you best believe he did everything we asked for and invited us out
To the club.
and bugged us to come out. Mind you, it wasn't like I want y'all to come. No, he called our damn
Two
phone.
nights in a row. It
Two
was like
nights
the
in a
first
row
night we didn't
to
go.
go out with him
Yep.
and have free drinks because the first night we didn't want to go.
Cause we was like,
Because we still had the upper hand of telling the place that he was doing Airbnb and he wasn't supposed to be doing it.
but then it still wasn't even over after we go to the club.
No. We had a great time after that, and we thought everything was copacetic. We thought we was going,
Yeah, cause the great time is another story time.
Yeah, we had an awesome
Oh,
time.
Remember I told you his girlfriend had asked if we were Jamaicans while we were in the club?
Oh.
She was
Okay,
like, she's like,
no.
are y'all Jamaican?
Okay, so this is
Like,
the thing.
no.
I need people who is not like I need y'all to stop trying to put people in the category.
I think it's also too because they're in Miami, so they don't really understand the whole Southern women thing. Because Florida is not how we are in Georgia and you know the real Southern parts. They used to people being from somewhere else if they have personality.
Yeah, but we don't sound Jamaican.
We don't.
Yeah, I don't know
And
why.
then why we can't just be African American.
Yeah,
The same
she's just
reason
like,
why her
what do
name
y'all-
Paige on Airbnb. People be on bull.
What
So
are
when we
y'all?
left, when we were about to leave, and he had agreed that we could leave anytime we wanted because our flight was later on that day.
Our
Well,
flight was dumb late.
he decided to renege on it because, see, once you leave out the spot, now first off, he did not do his due diligence to give us the pass to really be able to come in and out of the spot. So every time we left the condo, it was a damn problem every
Yep.
damn time.
Every time.
So
But that's because he wasn't supposed to be Airbnb.
that's because he wasn't supposed to be doing it in that place. And so when he had to pull up when we was about to leave, because, you know, once we left the keys in there, you know, you can't go up there. One of our friends left her phone in in the condo.
Yep.
So then he pull up all fast and he started talking crazy again. Now I'm on the phone, and all of us, and Sierra's in the car with him because he had to take her back up there.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I hear he starting popping again, and I don't even know what was being said, but like
I think that he was basically telling her that we were ungrateful and that we were just acting up and acting out, because that's what he kept saying, like we was acting out. But yeah, I think it's just one of them things where he ain't never met women who stand up for themselves. Like, you can't talk to us like
now
how you
the
want.
best
We got gone
part.
by this time.
Now wait, this no, you was still
You
there.
was still there. We was all still on the side of the curb.
We was on the side of the curb. Oh no, she was gone because she left
was
early.
gone. I was- yeah,
She
I
left.
early
She missed
back.
this part because this is when we finally confronted him because with the
Oh,
when
yeah, you
when the
was
condom situation, we're trying to figure out. He tried to make it seem like
Because we missed that.
Right. The condom. He tried to make it seem like his 60-year-old maid would not have left a condom there, and why would there be a condom there? Because nobody lives there.
But
He doesn't
past
stay
that,
there.
It was a makeup box full of
So
condoms.
when we were
A caboodle,
investigating
y'all.
or looking around to figure out where we could put our stuff, yada yada, we come across a makeup box, and inside the makeup box, it was like
I
a
was
makeup box with the two
Yeah,
two
Kobe found it.
compartments. You pull out the
Inspector Gadget.
compartments. Underneath some shit was a box of Maxim condoms. Now
full.
Like
to the
yes,
brim, full
so,
of condoms.
So like he had got an industrial size because he uses them all the time.
And it was hair all over the
in it.
condo.
So we find out when he pulls up, we basically confront him and say,
It's
You've been taking your side to your Airbnb. That's what you've been doing at the Airbnb. And his face looked like
He was mortified.
he smirked, then he got mortified, and then tried to like lie.
Change
It was
the
like,
subject.
no,
You guys put it there.
you guys put it there. What?
Yeah, because then with the initial condom, he was like, yeah, well, y'all must have did that. And I was like, first of all, none of us have.
Haven't even at this
All
point
of
we
us
hadn't even
had-
been 4 hours.
We hadn't even been there for 4 hours when we found the
So
damn
we
condom.
just some black girls who came all the way from Atlanta and left the condom on the floor
And
to-
blame it on
and
you.
blame it on you. Ain't nobody moving that fast.
No.
12
that's too
hours?
much. And we didn't go to Miami to get.
We did, and we went to Miami to have a good time as girls.
Yes, it was a girls' trip.
It was a girls' trip.
and
We wasn't
had
thinking about
fun.
no men.
No.
We just wanted to have a good time and not be in Atlanta. The reason why he was going to admit it was because his girlfriend wasn't with us when we confronted him about it.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I
that's why he
think-
got mad.
That he was just really a con artist, because the whole thing, I think that we got frauded. Like, we got scammed. Because if you look at all the evidence, we never saw the person, Paige. in
Never
real life.
seen Paige.
He wasn't even supposed to be Airbnb.
No.
Then every time we complained, he was like, "Oh, y'all was the only ones complaining." But then he said he was new at Airbnb. But
Right.
then he said he was finna stop Airbnb.
Right. So you just got in it real quick to get right back out? I'm confused.
It doesn't make any sense.
No. It was, but I think seriously, the way he was acting, he was very intrigued by us.
It got to a point where we was like, no, we don't need to go off on him or say nothing, because he was like getting off on the fact that we were going off on him. It was like he
Yeah.
was really enjoying getting yelled at.
Yeah, he was. He liked it. It was like, what's your angle, bruh? Like you're getting turned on by us yelling at you.
That's probably
And
all
he-
substance.
He was a hot mess, but he was cute.
With his broke flip
With his broke flip flop, and Sierra goes, "You can't take him seriously. You see how serious he take his life. He got a broke flip flop. He don't
And
take
then
his life
he wore that
seriously.
shit 2 days.
He
in the
wore
motherfucking
yes.
row.
He put it right back on.
Like, why would you wear a
Foot
broke
just
flip-flop?
flopping. The flop just flopping all over.
You know how it be when your flip
Yeah.
flop broke.
his shoes, his
The little
his
thong.
yeah, the
thong.
thong
Bro.
part. Then
Yes.
his toes scrubbing the concrete. That don't hurt.
He was really, yeah.
That man didn't get through.
That story time Airbnb experience.
Well, we still like Airbnb though.
Yeah, we do.
We're actually
was- we
staying in
still
an
use
Airbnb right now.
Yeah.
That was
So-
just our first bad
That was our
experience.
first bad experience.
It
It
taught
was like
us-
the worst
We-
experience ever.
Yeah, we've never had bad experiences.
That Kobe has to pick all the Airbnbs. I can't pick no Airbnbs.
I don't even try.
Even though I always get the coupons.
She
Because
do
they
have
be
the coupon.
messing me over, so I be getting the coupons.
I'm definitely the one to look for the places if we go out of town.
For sure. Because me and Dre gonna have us staying in the hood.
In the hood. And wait, where we at? Oh,
It's cheap though.
Yep.
If it, you know, we comfy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah. We out here in LA working on some new things. We ain't going nowhere. We know y'all thought we was gone.
Yeah. We here.
We're here.
We ain't left.
Yeah, don't be slow or dumb about it.
But do y'all see this beautiful view?
Look at this view, man.
Oh my God.
Look at God, right? That's
No, but
crazy.
seriously, look at God.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
We loving LA. We having a lot of fun, but I'm burning up. It's
Yeah.
really hot. So
We gonna sign off. Levi Johnson story time.
deuces.
Do we have like
Deuces.
an outro?
We'll have to make one.